Testing, testing. Okay, okay.
You are the next trending topic.
15 seconds.
You
here.
are the next breath of fresh air. You are the next sensation. The HTC Sensation 4G, instantly connecting you to just about everything. Available at T-Mobile.
Come on. All right. This is it, right?
All right. This is it.
Very good. So, I apologize for walking away from you. Let me run, get my hosts. We're going to try and do this in person. This is the dream episode we've always hoped to have. You know, we're all sort of on camera doing our thing. And let me get the other guys. I'll be right back. I'm not leaving you. I'll be right back. Be right back. Dude, you should wear this. This is the sniper. It's white boys.
I got the whole suit.
You bought the entire ghillie suit?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Why wouldn't I?
There's a mirror right here. Kyle. Kyle's silly.
You need to get one, Kyle.
We're getting you one.
That's awesome, dude. You're
Yes, they're so.
Alright, should we sit on the bed together?
I'm doing it.
It looks like a cheap hooker.
What do we got here? We ready to start? Oh, Wing said he wouldn't make it.
What?
It's alright, you wouldn't fit in the camera anyway.
Oh, you know you're live streaming. Oh, wow. Wow, that just happened.
I want to put on my top suit, or the top part of the suit.
Oh, you want to get the rest of the ghillie suit?
I should do it. I'm going to do it for Painkiller. Oh, wait, not yet.
Oh.
What are they saying?
White boy's getting his haters.
How bad?
Not bad, not bad.
Fuck the lesbian and fuck white boy. There's a nice guy.
Yeah.
Where is he? We'll ban him.
I get so many homophobic comments on my channel and stuff, it's really funny. I've had people like threaten to hunt me down and kill me after raping me and stuff. Yeah, seriously. Like,
Really?
Yeah, I get loads of hate mail.
That's a little frightening. How should we set this thing up? Is this good? The room needs more lighting. Let me see if we can improve. Oh, wait, what do we got here?
People in the hallway were looking at me.
I can't imagine why.
This is awesome.
They can't even see me, can they? Because I'm camouflaged.
No. Yeah, you want to scoot over here? Yeah.
All right. So here we are, ready for Painkiller Already. Oh, wait. How am I going to record if there's no Skype call?
Well, it's hotel internet. You
Audacity.
want to record it, right?
Right? We'll use Audacity
Yeah.
and record like that. And
Or
that
Sony Vegas.
Audacity is less to run on your CPU. Or like whatever you call it.
oh, I clicked the wrong button.
You
God, I'm
muppet.
click-tarded. I'm opening Internet Explorer. How's that helpful?
Prawns?
That's pretty nice. I need one of these.
Yeah, man, it comes in there.
Are you just gonna spend the entire podcast in a ghillie suit?
Yeah, why not?
I did
Testing, testing, testing. How's this work so far? Looks good. Testing, testing, testing. How's this work so far?
I think we're going to record on my computer too, just in case.
All right. You want to put it up here?
Yeah, I gotta upload a video real quick.
Hey T, we're doing Painkiller Already. What's up? It's 327.
What room are you in?
Yeah. All right, man. Bye. That was tmart and murkah. They wanted the room number. I'm hoping I didn't tell you crazy people. I don't know what would happen if you found. Oh, I put in the stream. I really heard it.
Everyone knows we're at the Marriott.
Oh my God. They're knocking. Someone shut the door. It's not locked. Oh no. How did they hear? Did you? What do you write it?
You said it pretty fucking.
Whisper.
My wife says that too. Apparently, I lack like any whispering talent whatsoever. I just. All right, so we need an intro on this thing, right?
Don't look at me.
Yeah, we need an intro, and then
You should get a white boy to do it. He'd be like, "Hello, ladies and gentlemen."
It is.
You know what?
Yeah.
That I like that idea. I like that idea a
I
lot.
can do that, but I'm not capable of Wings intro.
Wings does a good job, but
Yo, what's up, players?
yo, what's up, player? We got something that rhymes and something else that rhymes, and
White and black, making it happen
Where's
because
me?
we all
Yo.
three back.
Yo, what's up? It's Painkiller Already.
I should have taken that liquor and whipped cream those guys had down there.
Yes, you heard it here first.
Yeah, those random guys down in the hall were like offering us whipped cream and liquor.
Really?
It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, but it was alcoholic whipped cream.
What did you say?
No.
I said I didn't want any whipped cream and liquor.
Oh. Well, then that ruins my plans for the second half of PKA.
I'm leaving now.
No, you're involved.
Good job we haven't got any of that Mike's hard.
Oh yeah, thank God. No shoes on my head tonight.
I'm like, is that your shoe, Kyle?
Ask Kyle about his love life. 53 upvotes.
I think Wings does enough of that for everybody. Wings,
Dude, that's my favorite stuff in the show.
that's my least favorite stuff in the show.
All right. So, let's get started. You guys down for that?
Mhm.
One brief moment.
Okay. I need to.
So I'm doing the intro.
Yeah, you take your time. When you're ready, you're ready.
Okay. What episode is it again?
58.
58.
Wait. Let me make sure that's right. Yeah, it's right. It's right. Evernote. Check out. Potential
Okay,
podcast topics.
Okay, my computer is recording. What do you want? This is a very delicate procedure. I can't dislocate my flip.
All right. This is good, actually. I bet it makes a better recording than mine.
Okay, hello ladies and gentlemen, it's 58.
Yeah, maybe announce the three people. Are you going to be on the show?
I don't care, I can head off if you need. Gassy will be here in a minute.
So Gassy will be on the show?
Gassy will be here to get his room key. He can be on the show.
Somebody goes, why is he wearing a ghillie suit?
That's just how we roll, man.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
We're getting ready for paintball.
So let's
Oh, I want to tweet it first. I wanna
Oh my
tweet it.
god.
Oh.
I know this is really suspenseful, and it's not starting. Like, oh, we're gonna start it. No, we're not. Taking a while.
You could show the stream your t-shirts.
Oh. Yeah. Do you guys want to see the t-shirts I'm wearing this weekend?
Yes, they do.
All right. Check this out.
That's my favorite.
This one?
Yeah, I actually
Really?
It just makes me giggle.
I thought I was bringing out the weak stuff first, but here is t-shirt number 1. I'm waiting to see it on the stream, see how it looks here. Yeah, it works, it works, it looks good. It says Call of Duty Dancing King. Alright. And then t-shirt number 2. This one is my personal favorite.
That one makes me just feel sick. I love you, Woody, but that makes me feel sick.
I think this is perfect for the JX23 episode.
Aww.
Oh, I want to see it.
Come on, drum roll.
Uncle with benefits, baby. Uncle with benefits. Alright. And the last one, special for the event, we have Paintball Already. So let's see, make sure I've got this on screen. Nice, Paintball Already. This is our team. So if you're curious, nice. This might be a little bit obvious of a plug, but you can buy them there.
Or
Oh, I spelled on wrong.
You spelled on wrong?
How did you manage that?
I put an M in there. At least I proofread this time. Alright, I think we are good to go.
Nice. Oh wow, look at that.
That's you.
Yeah, Moobot's going crazy. Alright.
White boy goes through the wall.
I kind of
So,
like the ghillie suit. I think I'm gonna stick with this.
yeah?
I think I'm just gonna drive around town like this.
I don't see what could go wrong.
No, with my, you know. Just,
I'm really feeling out of place. Like, maybe I should throw the pants on.
yeah,
There you go.
you need something on.
Oh my gosh. I actually feel a little
You should
honored
wear
to
the
wear
one
like the
you
white boy joint suit.
Those pants have done some pretty special things.
This is a little bit famous here.
He's gonna put these pants
Woody's
on.
busy getting in white boy's pants. Give us a minute.
Oh, nice.
I'm surprised it took so long for someone to say. Does that remind you of like the disco days?
What is it? I feel like what is the like mythical character that's like half goat on the bottom and like
A
human
fawn.
on the top?
It's a fawn.
Yeah.
Isn't a fawn like a regular baby deer?
It's also the name from The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe of the half goat, half man, Mr. Tidmus or whatever.
That kind of reminds me of the
You need
first
to
question.
untuck your t-shirt, Grandpa.
The top,
No, this is cooler. I'm pulling it up. Now we.
You need to get the phone, I guess.
All right.
Okay, I gotta.
Hello? Yes? Hello? Look, you called me, my friend. What can I do for you?
Is that cheating bitch Rashonda again? Give me that goddamn phone, Marco!
I can't hear you.
Marco, give me that goddamn phone! Who the fuck is this? Is this Lashonda again? You don't be calling him on the goddamn phone no more, bitch. I come over there and tear that weave out your head. I tear that weave out your head, bitch. I piss on you.
Is he from Time Warner?
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I tear that weave out your head. I will piss on you R. Kelly style.
Yeah, I took care of that. Yeah. They will not mess with you anymore.
That was my cable company. I'm pretty sure that's the guy fixing my internet line.
They will not be calling
You're
that.
gonna get an automatic 2-bar from now on.
Yeah, I'll never be host again. You ruined it, Kyle.
That wasn't gassy, was it?
No, a 224. I really think it was Time Warner.
224
You
is
will not be
gassy.
getting internet.
No.
224 is gassy.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it was Gassy. No, I honestly thought it was my Time Warner company.
Was it a 224?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's gassy. Gassy. Gassy just got the bitch treatment.
Wait, hold on, I'm trying. You guys want to? Oh, yeah, from Illinois.
Yeah, it's gassy.
Alright.
What if it's not? What if it's just a coincidence? Oh my god.
He probably has a.
LaShonda! Yeah, it was Gassy. I hung up.
Oh. He's probably trying to find out where we are. Why did you hang up?
I don't know. It's the ghillie suit. It's making me crazy. Pan. Pan is the guy. No?
I don't fucking know, man. You're talking about mythological beasts now? Like, this.
Where's Wings when you need him? He would
Yeah,
know.
Wings would be like,
He would know.
bam!
Gassy just gets pick up now.
You won't answer.
Wings would immediately tell you, and then you explain the periodic table and such.
Alright. Wings would know who the mythological creature is. I really
Yeah.
think he would.
Yeah, he would have a degree in it.
Alright. We need a sub. We need an intro. We got White Boy here for it. Painkiller Already, episode 58.
58, okay.
Are you ready?
Right now?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Want me to give you a countdown?
Yeah, okay.
Alright. No 1, 5, 4.
No, wait, I'm not ready.
Okay. You take your time.
I don't want to do that. I can do it, but I don't want to.
A centaur. But a centaur has 4 legs,
the
right?
Bull. The centaur's the bull.
Yeah.
No, that's a minotaur.
Minotaur.
Mmm.
What's it called when it's half fish, half mermaid?
That is a mermaid.
Half fish, half mermaid. That'd be 3/4 fish.
Oh wait, was it a trick question all along?
No, it wasn't.
That's 3/4 fish. I don't know what that is.
All of a sudden there's no boobs to play with. What's the point of a mermaid with no boobs?
Now we just got like a human head on a fish. I don't even want to fuck with that. Keep flopping around.
A centaur is half horse. Yeah, the one that has half goat only has 2 legs. That's the one I am.
Meh.
Yeah, he wouldn't pick up the phone.
He won't pick up
No,
anymore?
he's too scared.
Okay, we can do the intro.
Alright, no 1, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Painkiller Already, episode 58. I'm your host with the most, White Boy 7th Street. We got Woody's gamer tag in a ghillie suit, Kyle in a ghillie suit, and me in a ghillie suit.
Alright, well done. That was a pretty good
Thank you.
intro.
We have each 3 parts of a ghillie suit on.
Quite
First.
possibly the best guest intro we've ever had.
I'd say so.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. Alright, you guys want to kick it off with JX23 talk?
Let's do it.
I wish Wings were here because he was going to defend JX23.
I
Tell me
wanted
to
to
be
defend
Will.
JX23 until I got all the facts. Like originally, I assumed that it was a 16-year-old girl, and that apparently it was like I thought it was
Can you
legal
find the
to like send pictures
text
to a
messages?
16-year-old girl in the UK, but I guess
The-
that's
you know, the
wrong. So
image
it's
link you
child
gave me?
pornography.
Facebook Mark
But
on my PC.
but yeah, I
Can you
mean,
find it?
Oh, I sent you
yeah,
the
it's
link.
a little messed up. I don't think there's anything wrong if you were having a sexual relationship with a 16-year-old girl, but the problem was she was 15 at the time, and he was asking for pictures. So that's a little fucked up, I suppose.
Yeah, I'm a personal friend of JX, and I talked to him a little bit, and it's hard to take sides in this matter. I poked fun at him a little bit for it, and the cucumber picture was pretty hilarious.
Oh yeah.
But I don't think he should have quit over it. That's the only thing to me. I think he should have stayed on YouTube because I think he just quit his job, and then YouTube's the dream. I know for me personally, it's living a dream, and I don't want to see that being ruined from a little sex scandal. I guess YouTube's getting pretty big. We got sex scandals, nude pictures, and I guess it's getting up there. But I wish JX would come back. And
Well,
come back, JX, if you're listening.
I wonder what would happen if he came back though. Like, how would that work out?
He could troll pretty hard.
I mean, I want to say asking for a 15-year-old to send you naked pictures might be worse than faking a nuke.
Yeah.
If I may. Hi, by the way. Good to see you guys.
Hey, yeah, it's. I mean, like he will. Poor G Unit, right? Like, to me, that's over, right? That was a long time ago. But people will still leave comments about faking a nuke on it. He'll run like a shotgun and never get more than 3 kills in a row. And people will talk about fake nukes on his videos. If JX23 were to come back, I think people would troll him for ages.
That is true. I don't know if people forget about that, but YouTube is so cool, though. I don't know if I would quit over this.
It is a dream, right?
It is a dream.
It's kind of like being an actor, you know. It's not for everybody, right? And not everyone who wants to have an acting career gets an acting career. But for the guys it works out for, and he was on his list and on his way to just growing, it's a shame to lose that.
It is.
But kind of like being an actor, you also can't mess up like that.
Well, people do sex scandals to get more publicity, and he could have rolled with it.
They're doing it wrong.
Yeah, I wonder how that would have worked out,
I
right?
want to say no publicity is bad publicity, but in this case, I guess it is. So.
Yeah,
well, you and I talked about this before. We talked about how you can roll off like a bad situation, and if he were to come back, what's the right move? I mean, think about that.
Cucumber T-shirts.
Honestly,
Yes.
that's the only right move. The only right move is to go back and hey, I was a dumbass. It was a bad mistake. It was kind of bad, sad, and funny. Let's make fun of it and apologize at the same time.
I'd make shirts that say 15. It's my lucky number.
So
why not?
See, like I'm torn on it, right? Like, as part of me sees the fun in it, I guess, but 15, dude.
Yeah.
15 for real? Like that. My daughter's 12, and he's 26, by the way, right? 26.
A little bit creepy.
He's not 19. A little bit creepy.
No. If I'm trying to be nice here.
Dude, being 26 and pursuing a 15-year-old is not a lot less creepy than me pursuing a 15-year-old.
I have lots of guns if we, head that direction.
Seriously, right? Like 26 and 15, that's not a mismatch, right? And there's like a power imbalance in this relationship too.
Not anymore.
She took the power.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I really think that the reason that I'm guessing the reason she talked to him as much as she did is because he was a big successful YouTuber. And, from the outside it looks like he exploited that power imbalance, trying to get some naked pictures out of her. And she's 15. Well, she turned 16.
Yeah, and you people who were saying 17, she was 15 at the time, she's 16 now.
Yeah, so wherever 17 came from, it's a cool place in life, I suppose, but it's not from anywhere near reality.
Yeah.
I heard it was 17 too, but I'm not sure what the story is exactly. But we all we all sexed. I know I sexed a little bit, not pictures, but I talked dirty on the text messages.
My wife talked dirty to me last. Dude, wait a minute. I'm gonna pull up my own text messages here.
Well, I'm sorry, Woody's wife. Just right now.
I know.
I don't think that's the problem. It's just the underage thing, and
Yeah, that's not the problem. Like I wouldn't give a shit. Like,
Here's a message from my wife on June 21st. Next time we can play Cable Guy and Lonely Girl with new underwear.
Lonely girl with new underwear.
Yeah.
I like this idea. Can we continue this?
I've been like, what happened was, like her PS3 wasn't streaming, so I went in there and like fixed her internet connection, and all of a sudden it turned into this like role-playing sex thing.
Dude, I do that for my wife all the time. I never get sex out of fixing her internet.
Oh, step up.
Dude.
You're not doing it right.
I'm really not.
You're not doing it right.
Wow.
Tech support porno.
There is porn for that.
Let me check all your ports.
Yeah.
Let's see if Kyle will find us some links. I'm sure he's got something that will make us never want to think about this again.
So Kyle, if you're JX23, do you come back or do you hide? And by the way, keep in mind, there's real life ramifications on this, right? Like,
Yeah.
I'm sure that is big enough that people in his family are asking him about it. Maybe coworkers. Maybe like this is probably gone from something that happened on the internet to something that impacts him in real life.
How much? I don't know much about Jay. I just know of him. How many views does he get a video? Like, how much is?
It's hard to tell now.
Like,
I don't know.
honestly,
he got 5,000 to 10,000 views per video.
Yeah, I'd
He has
quit.
a lot of subs.
Yeah, I'd quit.
But he puts out a couple videos a day.
Honestly, it sounds kind of bad, but it depends how much money he's making. Like if he's making $1,000 a month, then I disappear. If he's making $5,000 a month, I'm gonna stick in there and I'm gonna ride this bad boy.
Yeah, but he just quit his job too. Personally,
Did
what I
he?
would,
He
yeah,
just quit his day job?
yeah, and he was doing YouTube full time. What I would do, I think I would just launch my porno career from here.
I mean, he's got one hell of a cucumber.
Yeah. I saw
Oh my God, that thing was like up to his nipples.
Yeah.
Right? Like
impressive. like she had to be terrified.
Oh wow.
Oh. Yeah.
But yeah. So I don't know. Now, Kyle, let's address this. Knowing that he left his job, knowing that he just started doing this full time, would you come back?
I mean, it's like I said, it's not like he was getting 500,000 views a video, or like he was just. I mean, there's not enough money to. It's not worth it to come back to and deal with all the humiliation and ridicule. I don't think.
Yeah, let me question this though. It's not just it's not how many views he's getting per video, but he was the 5th machinima director, I think 3rd or 5th machinima director. He was right after Fire Puncher, so like he's been around forever. The guy's got what, over 1,000 videos at least. I don't know how many videos, but he had a ton of videos. You know, he's in a position where he's, you know, has a fan base, a hater base, and obviously some sort of an income that's been providing for him for 3 years plus now. So you've got that kind of balance with it. It's not just the active video views.
I wonder what other job skills he has, right? Like, you know,
At 26, I hope so.
I don't know, right? Like if has a, you know, law degree or something, then this isn't worth it. If he's at McDonald's now, maybe that changes things.
I think he was a music producer, or that's what he went to college for. Music.
Really?
Yeah.
Awesome skill, one that I work on my own and suck at. Often doesn't pay well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a great passion-based business.
So, yeah, what do you do now?
Like he's got 4 YouTube commentators all stumped and silenced, and that's actually quite impressive. I've never seen that happen.
Yeah, I think you just gotta disappear at that point.
I almost think make a run at it. Go ahead, launch your T-shirts.
That's what I would do. I'd rather go big.
Launch your T-shirts, see if it works, see if you can win over the crowd, which is super hard to do, and I don't know, give it one more go.
Hire a publicist.
Not hiring
You
a
need one
publicist.
hell of a publicist to clean up that mess.
Yeah. All right. So on the Jake's 23 thing, I think we mostly think what he did was wrong. Because
I think everyone in the world.
Because she was too young. I think. Yeah, it's definitely what he did was wrong. I'm not really in favor of like the whole. People are talking about like criminal prosecution and stuff like that. I get that it might have been against the law. I don't know if unsuccessfully getting nude pics is against the law.
Yeah, I don't know, but sending pictures of himself to her maybe.
That may be illegal, but I don't know what the legality is in Europe.
But a lot of people have made this point about the fact that you know, she had to accept that picture. Dude, did you see those Skype messages?
Yeah.
He was like, you know, hey, send me some naked pics. She's like, no, I don't want this. And then you know, he's like, no, fuck that, let's cam. Hey, have you seen this new website? No, just show me pictures of your cleavage if you don't feel good about the way you look right now. And it was like, she very much seemed to me to be like changing the topic, and that's what I was bringing up with that power imbalance part too, you know? The only reason she's still talking, if this was a random creep, she'd have brushed him off a long time ago. But if I have it right, didn't she have a small YouTube channel?
She's a director.
And he has a much bigger channel. That's why they're talking like they are. That's why she didn't brush him off like a regular.
Don't be talking to me unless you want to show me some titties. What you thinking?
GTFO.
Yeah. So too bad.
That is
too
a
bad.
bummer, honestly.
Yeah, I like JX.
I actually just met him 2 weeks ago. I think we had a great conversation. You know, he's really an actually quite funny man. I was in stitches.
I've only met him in a live stream, and he was a total douche to me. Yeah, I was nothing but really cool, and then he'd be like a douche to me, and then I'd like sort of forgive it, and
I'm like,
we didn't think we had the right room.
So you burst in.
No, we were on the show.
We were watching.
It's 3:27 or it's 3:47.
I'm sorry about that.
Already.
Yeah, guys.
So T. Martin and
Murkah
Mr.
Durkah
Murkah
just showed up
Durkah
in
have
the
just
room.
burst into the room like fucking Starsky and Hutch.
Yes.
Starsky and Hutch or something. What's up, Murkah Durkah?
So
Hello.
what's your opinion
All right.
on JX23?
Yeah, JX23.
I think. Oh, are we on?
Oh,
You
Yeah, we're
guys are
live.
fucking up my show. You are not to have one-on-one conversations, or I'll kick you out of my room. What do you think about JX23?
I don't think that it's a big deal. I think it's a shame that he's getting like that much flack for this. Like,
You know she's underage, right?
She's
And
15.
he's 26.
oh, that adds a whole nother.
Yeah,
aspect.
at first I was the same way, and they're like, she was 15 at the time. I'm like, oh, god damn. Yeah, you gotta ask for ID, man. That's...
He's 26 and she's 15. I was arguing that it's not very much more creepy than me trying to get naked pics out of a 15-year-old girl.
I can make that happen for you, man. You just say the word.
Okay, well now it is pretty weird. Because I didn't know she
26,
was
dude.
15.
Like, if he was 20 and she was 15, or let's do 20 and 16. It's wrong-ish, but like,
I think
You would say that.
you know, like, you could be
it's more alright.
you could be 20 and still like somehow
It's
be in
less
that realm
reprehensible.
of teenager type thing. A sophomore in high school dating a sophomore in college, not right, I don't think, but not, dude, 26?
Yeah.
26 is full-fledged, grown-up, over the hill. There's no more auto insurance discounts. Like, you're, you know, you're done.
You realize that's older than everyone in this room except for you.
Yeah. I can kick your ass again on film, if that's what you like.
You already have it recorded. Okay. So I think you and Whiteboy need a rumble. I think that one hasn't happened yet.
It's a service I offer. But yeah, 26, that's like,
It's definitely creepy.
it's
I
not even
didn't
a
know he
close
was that
call.
old. I thought
Yeah.
he was like our age. Or-
No. Yeah. No, apparently he's older than me. I didn't realize that either. But he looks kind of boyish, if that's the right word to use. But like,
Isn't he balding? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
well, that's how those British people are. Like, oh,
Oh, that's-
Blanket statement. Okay, so Kyle believes that British people are all balding.
I mean, I'm just talking about the royal family. There's a lot of inbreeding there, so you can't. I mean, genetic, you know.
Oh yeah,
abnormalities.
you're thinking of the prince that just got married.
Of course not. I would never say something like that.
You would never have watched that live on YouTube for 4 hours. straight.
No, never.
During the wedding, I swear to God, and I'm proud of this, I didn't know who was getting married.
I still don't know who got married.
Yeah, is Kate one of them?
Kate and William. That's a good guess for British
Kate
names.
Leopold?
William.
I had Kate Winslet in my head, but isn't she an actress?
Yes, she's an actress. She's a British actress.
The guy's name is William, right?
Now, Harry's the cool one. He's the one that for Halloween, he came dressed as a
As a
Nazi.
Nazi, yeah.
That's badass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty good.
He's like, fuck it. What are you gonna do?
Yes. Tmart, what do you think? JX23. Well, wait, better yet, I'll ask you, what would you do? Right? Pretend you're in JX23's spot right now. What's your next move here?
I wouldn't have deleted my channel. I think that was a little over the top. I don't know. Is he getting charged with anything? Like, do you know if she's pressing charges?
As far as I know, nothing is criminally happening.
Can we really quickly address that? I mean, we all know that the laws on nudity in Europe are so much more lax than the U.S. I don't know where this stands, so it's worth asking the stream at least. You
It's
know,
fucking illegal. It's 18.
is it illegal?
Yeah.
Okay, 'cause I
Well,
wasn't sure on
16
whether
is
it's
legal for them. I
Yeah, we
think.
talked about
No.
this.
No, to see,
Are you sure?
to see pornography.
But
What is legal? Is it legal for her to
No.
see his schlong when she's 16?
I don't think it's legal for him to
I don't know
send
if
it
there's
to her. I
any
think
rules
that's
against
Yeah, that's
that.
what I'm. I don't
no,
know.
he's asking for child porn pretty much. You have to be
Yeah.
18 to
Yeah.
you know, to get.
Well, I mean, he just asked for a little cleavage. That's all. That's all right.
Is
Dude,
that
I want
really
to
what
see
he
some.
asked for?
I want to see some 15-year-old
He
cleavage.
said
Anybody make that
cleavage.
happen?
No,
Boobage.
yeah, boobage.
A little bit of boobage.
Speaking of that, me and Hastro were talking last week, and we wanted to have a competition. I wish you were on now, but to see who would get emailed more pictures of boobs. So I don't know how you would send them to Hastro. I don't know his email.
But you know what yours is.
I certainly do know what mine is. So if you want to see me, send me boobies, but you've got to, of course, write my name on them and the date. And I can spot a Photoshop job pretty fucking quickly. So you're gonna want to go with KLM 5986 at hotmail.com. That's where you're gonna want to send those pictures. And if one more fat dude sends me his tits, I'm talking to you, Wings. Goddammit.
Is Wings in here?
No, Wings isn't here.
Yeah.
And Woody, I want to point out, Woody keeps touching my toes with his.
I keep
He's done it 3 times now, and I've ignored it.
4. What was I going to say? Oh, people want to know the law. 16 is the age in Europe to consent for sex. I looked it up in the UK. And 18 is the age at which you can like take pictures of yourself and distribute them. So people are saying, oh, 16 is legal, 16 is legal. Yeah, it not for this. You know, at 16 she can have sex, but she can't be involved in pornography.
Yeah, so he could fuck her, he just can't look at her naked over the internet.
So I actually interrupted your thoughts on what you would do if you were JXU in 22 spot.
I think he went overboard with deleting his channel. I mean, I think his reputation would have been tarnished, but I think he could have continued making videos. But I don't
Really?
know what else to do.
I've said it before you got here. Compare this to faking a nuke. Right?
They're under my skin.
That's a little bit more legendary, I think.
A little bit more legendary.
How'd you get that many?
Guys,
It's just one.
seriously? During Painkiller Already?
I'm just going to point this out. Kyle was showing off his calves again.
He was not.
Again!
Can we show the stream my chickers? Can we do that?
Yeah,
Can I put my leg
let's
up
do it.
there and show?
This is going to be another podcast we can't post. We can do it in the post show.
Post-show Chigger show. Here we go, guys. Stay tuned. White boy from the web.
White boy pops that out there. These ghillie pants are hot.
Yeah, you wear this motherfucker. Jesus.
Really? Like, I think I'm going sterile in this thing. Oh my gosh.
Why don't you take that thing off for now?
Cause I can't trust Woody. Asked you.
Yes, I'll try to kiss him.
Plus, I kind of feel like I'm a beekeeper now. Which I
It's
always
a cool
wanted
thing
to
to
be.
feel like.
Yeah, you didn't always want to be a beekeeper. Think about it, free honey,
No, I
and
thought
you
about
have
it.
an
It's
army
just
of
not-
stinging insects at
Not
your
even-
command.
Not even minutely appealing. Like, there's nothing good about being a beekeeper.
I'm always
one
kind of
positive thing
terrified
about
of
being a
beekeeper.
beekeeper.
Yeah, I'm in it for the bitches. That's why I'm a beekeeper, personally.
They're all queens, man.
No, I would just like roll around with a big bag of bees and be like, attack my children, and like send them out. And
I feel like you started this
Really?
thought and had nowhere to go with it, and now you're just trying to.
I know.
make
no,
yourself
no,
that
you would have a
beekeeping is
bee
cool.
army.
You're thinking of
Okay,
Big
cool.
Daddy from BioShock.
Exactly. Yeah, sort of like a Bioshock power. So you like got your hand there and it's like all covered in bees, and you're just like, ah, and like send the bees after somebody. It'd be exactly
Spider-Man
like
bees.
That was pretty good, actually. Like,
Yeah, that's how it's in the game. You're just like,
yeah, he's
"Ah, that
all like
hurts."
veiny in his
Yeah, and there's
forearms.
like stings all over him. Yeah,
That's-
exactly.
Never played Bioshock.
Yeah, exactly
Nobody's
like
played
that.
Bioshock.
Not us.
All right. Oh, so here's a question I have for Kyle, mostly the Republican.
Uh-huh.
It's about God, right?
Okay.
He's been, I think he's acted unethically. Cause,
Wait. You believe that God has acted unethically?
well, yeah.
That's the antithesis of possible.
Yeah, so,
Unfinished.
I don't think that religion's I think religion is bipartisan. I'll just throw that out there, but continue.
I don't know. Well, so far, God's been supporting multiple candidates from the Republican side. He has endorsed Herman Cain, Michelle Bachmann, and Mitt Romney so far.
Mitt Romney's a Mormon. That doesn't count.
All right. And I want to hear you defend God's side of this.
I don't
right?
know what you're saying.
It seems to me that, well, no, he's given them all the calls
Alright.
to run for 2012. Each one of them has gotten behind the podium and said, God has endorsed me as the candidate and told me to
All right,
run.
whoa. They did not say, quote unquote, God has endorsed me as their
Well,
candidate.
you
as his
can't have
candidate.
three people with identical quotes. But
I
they
don't
have-
think any of them said anything like that.
They did.
They may have said that, like, I'm in this for a, to support the Christianity or to bring back a more, back to the founding roots of this country. I don't think any of them says, like, I talked to God last night. He's voting Romney.
You're looking at the wrong website.
That did not
No.
happen.
Woody's looking at the wrong website.
Wait.
You look at foxnews.com
Back
to
off,
find the
back
right
off.
information.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
I'm looking. So give me a minute here. Herman Cain said,
CommieCocksucker.com, huh?
that's not what it says.
Yeah, that's a good one.
When Kane's granddaughter was born in 1999, Kane said his first thought upon holding her was, What do I do to make a better world? Cain told Christian radio host Brian Fisher, I know that had to be God Almighty sending the thought through my mind. That's the background for what happened 12 years later. While campaigning for president in 2010, he was feeling tired and discouraged, and he got a direct sign from God that he must continue. And the sign was delivered by God's preferred message of communication, text message. Yep. And, so apparently God sent Herman Cain, the owner of, Big Daddy Pizza or something like that, a message that said that, here's what it says. You know why? Cain told the guy, God said, not yet. I've got something else for you to do, and it might be to become the President of the United States of America. So God has endorsed Herman Cain. Oh, I had him wrong. He's also endorsed Rick Santorum, and he says this really boils down to God's will. It's what God wants. We prayed a lot about this, and God told us with all his heart that's what he wants. And then Michelle Bachmann has come out and said, it was the Lord calling me to do this. If not, I wouldn't do it. What I have sensed is the Lord calling me to do something, and I've said yes to it. So more or less what we have here is God backing multiple candidates, and I'm not sure that's ethical. Kyle?
Yeah, that's a rough one. I don't support any of those candidates, so it's okay. They're a little kooky.
You're an Obama guy?
I'm more of a Gingrich guy.
He's a Palin fellow.
I'm not. Now, let me just say this about Palin. Here's the thing about Palin, and we've said this before. I don't know how stupid she is. It's possible, and I'm saying this, it is possible that she's a fucking moron. It's highly possible, as a matter of fact. But it is also highly possible that she is just a poor public speaker sometimes, just like Obama is when you don't have his fucking teleprompter in front of him.
Oh, God, here we go.
Okay. No, I'm just saying. When somebody
bring
puts
back
you,
the Bush days.
it's completely...
Yeah.
No, I tell you what, if Bush's fucking, reading comprehension were a little bit higher, he could speak like Obama, too, I think. He just had a hard time making out those big words in the green letters. That's all that was
You would
about.
just make them up when you didn't
I don't know how smart smart
Procedure.
Palin is. I don't know how stupid she is. I honestly don't know. I don't know enough about Palin, and I'm not sure that she's smart enough to be the president at this point. I'm gonna have to listen to some of her debates, but right now I'm thinking nobody's really jumped out. Trump is a fucking joke.
He's not running.
He already
anymore.
dropped it.
He could top that.
But wait, I saw
He's a
True.
I saw like a video on how to achieve the Trump haircut. Like,
Oh no!
Oh yeah.
Do it! Dude!
I don't know that I have it memorized, but it's like a 4-way comb over. It's really pretty clever. Like, I thought it was a piece of some sort.
no, that's a comb over.
No, that is and then it had examples of other people who did the same comb over. You can comb over from like a couple different directions, and his hair, by the way, is like 11 inches long to achieve this.
His
Yeah.
hair, though.
It is
Like,
his
imagine if he
hair.
gets out of the pool.
It's growing from the side, and he has it come back over like this, and over here, and across the front. And you look at it without the arrows and without seeing how it was accomplished, and it's just a ball of confusion. But right, it's like this misdirection strategy. But once you see how he achieves the hair and the different layers of it, he has male pattern baldness, and you can't really tell.
Yeah.
You think it's just weird hair.
So I just want
He
to say,
just draws more attention to it.
Yeah,
than,
he
like,
does. He'd be
that's
better
like
off
if I had a
shaving
really
it off.
bad boil on my arm.
Yeah, I think if
cut
he
off my
had,
other arm to,
if
like,
he
distract
shaved
you.
his head and flew around in a helicopter and called himself Daddy Warbucks, that'd be so badass.
Or if he shaved it and got a really expensive fucking toupee, like why not do that? But no, getting back to the matter at hand, in the end, like that is a little crazy. Like I understand people saying like I feel like God is calling me to do something important, but when she goes so far as to say,
God sent me a
said,
text message.
God wants me to run to be the president of the United States. That's a little bit specific, and I've never heard anybody say that God told them that anything that specific. They'll say things like, I felt like I was being urged to do something great in my life. That would be one thing.
Didn't George Bush say that God told him to invade Iraq?
God did tell him to invade Iraq.
can I just point out that every time I've sat in on a PKA, we've ended up talking about whether or not Jesus Christ is a mass murderer. Like, you bring a Christian on PKA, and every time this is what happens. It's like,
No, but I will
Mr.
say this.
Right-wing right
It's
here.
easy to pick at the conservative candidates, but you're completely ignoring the failure that is Obama's presidency with unemployment, the economy, the lies that he told in his campaign, what he's done with the wars. what he's done with, like, I mean, look at the real issue, what people actually care about. Paying $4 fucking a gallon for gasoline.
Oh, I miss the Bush days. That was so much better.
Wasn't it?
Really? No.
So you think things have improved?
We could look at the stock market. The S&P 500's done better under Obama than it has under George Bush. Wall Street actually supports the guy. Gas prices are actually lower, as much as you fuss, under Obama than they were under Bush. And that was one of the cornerstones of your argument.
Katrina is right in the middle of that. You've got to ignore an aberrance with a massive natural disaster.
I'm glad you brought up Katrina. That was pretty cool.
Oh, that was all Bush's fault, right? I like all the help that Obama sent to Joplin. That was cool. If the tables had been turned, it would have been George Bush doesn't care about black people in Joplin, Missouri. That's what it would have been, because they got no response. They got hardly any federal aid.
The truth is, I wasn't one of those guys that nailed Bush to the wall for Katrina. Like, I think it would have been nice if they flew in some food and stuff, but by and large, like when these federal disaster areas come along, I think how is that such a freaking jackpot problem to run? You know, if a tree falls on my car, stop it, guys. If a tree falls on my car, I'm out of luck. But if a hurricane floods my car, suddenly the taxpayers owe me a new car. Yeah. Why does the nation fly in as the,
Obama seems to feel like taxpayers
company.
owe anybody who has any kind of a problem, issue, or bad day in their life something.
You're just making that up.
No, I just made it up. It's true.
It's not true that Obama feels like the government owes anyone who has a bad day something.
I think he does. And he feels like pretty much anybody who has a bad day.
Be more specific. What has he done to help anyone who's had a bad day? Is it healthcare?
Details.
Yeah.
Absolutely. If he wants to socialize everything, it seems like he just wants to make the government bigger and bigger and bigger, and just it's ridiculous.
So why does the Party of Christ go against like curing the sick, right? The Party of Christ is against healthcare, healing the sick.
No.
And the Party of Christ is for lower taxes. They want low taxes on the wealthy.
Why do you want to steal from someone who's worked hard?
The Party of Christ's top priority is to get rid of inheritance tax.
Who are these wealthy? Who are the wealthy people? Who do you consider someone? At what point is someone wealthy?
So the inheritance tax didn't touch anyone until they got $10 million, right? The portion of your inheritance that was below $10 million was taxed at 0%. And they're like, that won't fucking do. No. What about the people who get significantly more than $10 million?
You're talking about a small issue. You're talking about a small fraction of the issue.
Was affecting my family pretty heavily, and we didn't have $10 million to look at there either.
Yeah, same thing with
details of the finance. We were getting hit heavily.
Well, then you had some serious assets that were getting pushed around.
Assets, yeah, but there's nowhere near that kind of cash.
In other words, you're attacking small business owners, which is the backbone of the economy.
A small business, this $10 million this starts at. It was not a 45% tax.
This is 12 years ago.
This is not what we're talking about.
George W. Bush lowered that tax for me.
What's that?
So how are all these 13-year-olds enjoying the discussion?
You're probably right.
And they're a bunch of bitches anyway.
Oh, wow.
Except for you.
All right, I'm going to go to Whiteboy with this one.
Alright.
Which console has better exclusives?
PS3.
I want you to consider the fact that the Xbox gets the map packs a month early.
And Halo.
It's not exclusive, though.
Obama's not American.
I'm a little biased in this.
That's why I came to you.
He's whispering to the screen.
Yeah, it's a terrible show. I don't think we do good shows from hotels.
I think you just need to rumble with Whiteboy and that. Who wants to see Woody's gamer tag and Whiteboy's 7th Street roll?
Yes. Just look at this little face right here.
There it goes. It's gone.
Yes.
And while we're on this topic,
are you ready to roll?
Bacon strips?
Whiteboy's down.
His middle name is Shane.
All right.
Hang on, let me get my cameras out, please.
Cameras?
Oh, man.
To the death!
This is not going to be good at all.
Yeah,
I'm like 150 pounds.
All right, quick live stream. Listen up. Each person gets one weapon. These have to be random items from a hotel room.
I love lamb.
No weapons.
Actually, someone needs to
Whiteboy,
commentate.
only Whiteboy gets a weapon.
I got my tomahawk in my suitcase.
Nice.
Did you really fly with a tomahawk?
I don't leave home without it.
Well, that makes perfect sense.
I have a story to tell you guys actually in a little while. It'll make you laugh. I flew with a gun,
Yep.
carry on, and they didn't check me.
How long ago?
You did a carry-on with a
Today.
gun?
Yeah, today. Hang on, I'll pull it
Oh,
out.
you got the Glock?
Not my Glock.
Oh, come on, you should have bought it. I'd have bought
I
it.
carried on with the knife like
Exactly.
5 times in a row. But,
Dude, you did
never
not
a
do a
gun.
gun on a plane.
Not an actual gun.
Oh.
But I'm sorry, this next to this looks like an empty gun. All right, hang on. For the stream's benefit, I had these two things side by side in my carry-on bag, and I'm looking at the guy in the X-ray. As it goes through it, he kind of looks down. The little machine goes back and forth. He looks up at me. I look at him and nod and smile. I'm like, yeah, please check my bag. Please, I beg you, check my bag. Nope, not a thing.
alright, so someone want to hold the stream there?
That's your wife.
I think
Somebody hear me?
we're gonna want to pull one of these. Get
Hold
this over here, maybe.
I never wrestled a day in my life.
You do.
You're gonna want to stay on your feet.
I learned all my wrestling.
It's not
moves
gonna be
from,
fun.
The Rock and
You'll feel
Stone Cold
confident for
Steve
the first couple
Austin.
seconds.
You did, because you're so strong. You did better than anybody.
I can't tell at all where it's aimed because your
Can you
mouse
use,
is
like,
so
one hand or
sensitive that
something?
every time I touch it, it zooms to the corner.
What's that?
What do you need to do? Like 1 foot, 1 hand, or something?
No, just don't punch him in the nuts. No other
I
rules.
think that's my only chance.
Alright, you ready?
Wait.
No, but
Oh, wait, the camera crew is...
I got you. Go ahead.
No, I want to give T-Mart a second. You can turn the light on behind you, it might help.
who's recording with my flip?
Just press the button.
I'll get you cut footage of this if you want. I got your back, Jack.
Oh man.
Alright, here we go. I'm good.
That was a bad move! That was a bad move! Right? That was a bad move! Stand up! What was that?
What wasn't that?
Do you want another try? He goes,
Red Boy 7th Street now. Oh.
That was epic. Alright, now give him the gun stock.
I guess the element of surprise didn't work.
Oh, he went straight in his... Yeah, it hurts, right?
It's gonna get sore tomorrow. I had a headache for like 18 hours.
Were his feet off the ground?
Yes!
He wasn't tapping. Yeah, you're tapping. Yeah, that's how you stop. Kyle did the same thing. He's like, oh, Woody's my friend. He won't do it. And I'm like, this must not be working. And I tightened it up some more, and then he tapped.
Oh, yeah.
Round 2?
No.
Trevor versus White.
I'll be cameraman this time.
Trevor and Wiley would probably be pretty good. I don't know.
To the death.
Or Kyle versus
Woody has a
Trevor.
knife.
No, I don't. After like the 5th time, they actually took it.
Kyle, you want pizza?
No, we saved it out. We had a bunch.
Who's next?
Me and Woody split like 3.
I think we're looking at Trevor, Eric.
I don't want to go.
We've already done that. We're
It
done.
was good. It was long.
It was long. It was sexual and
All right.
fantastic.
Yeah, here, I'll go.
It's done now.
I'll go.
You want to go?
Yep, let's go.
Oh boy. hang on.
Me?
Yeah, it's not fun.
All right.
You gotta leave that mask on.
This is a good one.
This is good.
Uh-oh!
Quiet. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh! Oh, on top of White Boy.
KP!
Kyle could have won like 4 times.
Oh,
by now
God,
if
he
were a
straddled him.
beekeeper.
If you were a beekeeper.
Oh, God.
Oh, come on. There's no point in continuing.
Ah! How you feeling, Kyle?
I'm fine. Oh, they didn't see it.
Oh, this team didn't see it all. No, it's sad.
Yeah. You're not supposed to tap before the stuff.
Oh yeah, it was over. You're like sliding me across the floor with your knees somehow. I'm like, where am I going?
I wanted more room to work. Like, I was gonna hit like a mounted guillotine. And I was
Oh
like,
yeah, that's what I wanted to happen.
I was like, if I pull him out here, I've got more choices.
I was like, my last chance is maybe I can get my legs like over him and like flip him down into some kind of death move.
So you hadn't thought it through very well.
You rarely see that in fighting.
and then this thing's right here, so I'm like, where is he?
So you're MMA king and dance king of the online game.
Oh, I hadn't even thought of that.
Does he get gold medal championships for this?
Yeah, that's what your intro should be. The deadliest gamer in the
Maybe
world.
gold medals are reserved for him. Maybe I can just get a plaque or something.
A ribbon.
A ribbon. That's it. I'll be the blue ribbon. I want to go the other direction, right? I'm the unexceptional guy. What if I'm like the participant ribbon champion? Is that it?
I think that's it.
I think we're all done.
All right.
The old man wants to keep going.
All right. So on another note, if anyone's out there is a doctor, let me know what I need to do about this.
Here, let me.
Thought we were gonna save this for the post show.
Cause those fucking suck. Those itch. Yeah. Get some of that. What do I do about that? Please tell me.
You think it's chiggers?
Yeah, they're chiggers that we got in the field in Tennessee. They've got like, if it looks really nasty, it's because there's like pink nail polish on them to like try to suffocate them. Because they're like mites that live under your skin.
So far?
I think this time might be a doctor.
It does work.
Napo tonight says amputate.
I'm okay with that.
Worth a try.
Give me the bone saw.
Woody's got a knife.
Lick it.
Ew.
I already tried that. Now I've got them on my tongue.
Is it contagious?
I've heard it's highly contagious. Like if you got in somebody's bed, like they'd be in their bed.
Oh.
So,
Wait a minute. Didn't I just roll with you?
sleep tank.
Didn't you try to use your like chigger calves to reverse mount?
Yeah.
Maybe they were a more
effective.
effective weapon than I thought.
Not at all.
No, it didn't change the mount, but I might be scratching for the next week, trying to get the chiggers
I heard
off.
Clorox is the way to do it. I just didn't have any at home, and I had to fucking go.
What are you guys drinking?
This is water.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty gross, actually, now that I look at it.
Wow.
Mine's not as bad.
I want to see Marcus. Come back.
It'll get clear. It's just oxygenated.
Oh, is it? Is it just?
It's good. It's good Georgia
Hey,
water.
Bill Nye, just fucking water bag.
Alright. I stayed awake in homeschool.
All right. This is looking like more of a live stream show than a podcast, so I guess that's what we're gonna go with. What was my question? Oh, console exclusives.
Whiteboy covered this.
PlayStation.
What?
Little Big Planet.
Little Big Planet.
We have.
You're gonna hang your hat on Little Big Planet?
It's a good game. It's a fun game. Gears of War? Nope.
That's
God of War.
So wait, so far we've got Little Big Planet and Gears of War. I'm not. You're getting kicked off the debate team.
God of War. We got God of War, which looks beautiful. I think the PlayStation exclusives look a lot better than the Xbox exclusives.
Uncharted.
They play better.
Uncharted is beautiful.
Uncharted, I really like that game. When I played through Uncharted, my wife watched it like a movie.
Yeah,
It was
really?
actually a pretty good game. But Gears of War 2 anyway is a pretty good game too.
That's on Xbox.
Xbox,
I
yeah.
know.
Talking about God of
I'm
War.
making the counter argument.
Oh. Halo.
Halo's.
Halo.
Yeah.
Which is over with for the most part.
No, there's one more
Halo
coming.
4.
In like 3 years.
It doesn't mean it's over. I mean, it doesn't mean it's not over. I mean,
Yeah, but that's gonna be like an Xbox 720 exclusive. I don't know if they're gonna make it this new console.
I hate the console war stuff. Just buy both of them. Like, and you guys are gonna say, "Oh, McDuck, McDuck." Go get them fucking used. I bought my PlayStation used for $180 2 years ago.
I got my Xbox 4 years ago for 65.
Yeah,
My
like get a used
360.
console, man. It's not, especially a used PlayStation. And you got a Blu-ray player, and you can play all those exclusive games. You get a converter with an Xbox controller. You can play anything, everything.
all right, you guys ready for a deeper topic? It might take us for our last 15 minutes here.
Quickly, did anybody else play? Did anybody play Battlefield 3?
I did not. I played Modern Warfare 3.
How'd you? Did you? Everybody says it's like Modern Warfare 2.1.
2.5. Well, 2.1 maybe. Yeah, it's really similar, which I think is a good thing because we all love Modern Warfare 2 besides the Noob Tube Commando. You know, but without those, you know, it's a great, fantastic game. I had a lot of fun.
So, hypothetical, white boy. Let's say there was no DoTube and there was no Commando. Do you think people would be treating Modern Warfare 2 like they do Black Ops, saying things like, "Oh my God, the ACR is so overpowered. It's the
Well, yeah,
FAMASA."
they're gonna find something to complain about all the time. That's what we do as gamers. But
people fuss about Black
Go.
Ops and it's, my air quotes here, horrible weapon balance. I think it just went kind of unnoticed because of the noob tubes and the commando.
Well, Modern Warfare 2? With
Yeah.
unbalanced weapons?
I think the ACR was a better weapon than just about anything else in the game.
That is true. But you can also rush around though. You can't really do it in Black Ops. You can take out multiple enemies with a spaz, a AA-12 or whatever it may be. And
You could roll in a room with a UMP and clean up pretty good.
Exactly. You can't.
Graphics.
You can't take out 4 people in Black Ops as easy as you could in Modern Warfare 2. Not saying it was easy.
Shot a raft over the weekend.
Yeah, that's the thing. In Modern Warfare 2, if you saw 3 people, it was like an opportunity. Not to say I won every time, but I was like, a possible triple.
You have a chance.
In Black Ops, if you see 3 people, it's almost like seeing 3 people in Halo. You're in a bad spot.
Run!
Yeah, run, exactly, right? Evade. And I just put up a video yesterday, I think, where I got 4 in a room. But that happens to me once in a blue moon.
It's more fast-paced, I think, Modern Warfare 2 was.
Yeah.
Which made us like it more.
All right. You guys ready for the big question? I think it's the best one we have here.
Okay.
All right, listen carefully. In 10 or 20 years from now, when you look back at what you've achieved on YouTube, how will you feel? Put yourself in shoes. It almost feels like they've lost friends, and like I would have lost many friends, and I missed the buzz. This is, your post-YouTube career. Really emotional and good memories. So what do you think? What do you think it's going to be like when you look back on what you did on YouTube?
I think it's too early to say. Regardless, I think I'm going to look back upon it positively. I think the question is just how positively.
I don't think I'll ever regret it because it's a lot of fun hanging out here. I mean, I never thought I would be doing that a year ago, so what else will we be doing in a couple years?
Yeah.
You can always grow from here. You just
I mean,
don't know.
the real question is, in 20 years, when JX23 looks back on his YouTube career, how will he look at it?
I know personally I'm still going to have a lot of socks for my life. So it's going to be a positive memory.
Sock it
That's
up.
what point is that White Boy actually is wearing brand new socks.
I am too. I
Yeah,
bought
that's
80
real.
pairs of socks. These Nike dry fit things. These are awesome. They're like super thin on top.
Really?
Yeah.
Can I try a pair? Do you genuinely have what's a pair of socks to you? It's like bumming a cigarette.
Yeah.
Can I borrow that Chuck ears?
Absolutely. Yes.
What was I going to say? Yeah, I'll definitely look back at this YouTube thing. I won't regret it. I'll love it. I'm psyched about that. You don't like my shoes?
I had the exact same pair. I'm like, God damn it, I got old man shoes.
Are those diesels?
Those are my kid shoes. I think they're Skechers.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? I'll definitely like it. I bet I look back on it. See, one thing about YouTube, and me especially, I don't know, maybe it's a flaw in me or maybe I attract it, but I always seem to deal with this YouTube drama. I bet the me 20 years from now looks at it knowing how to handle everything expertly. And sometimes I feel like I nail it, and sometimes I feel like I don't. And I bet I'll look back on it and be like, yep, if this were to somehow be the me of the day, then I'd be able to sort of diffuse these things and work past it and do it better.
Well, I mean, another thing, like, I don't even know if YouTube is going to be the biggest thing on your horizon looking back 20 years from now. I mean, you'll be the oldest man in the world at that point. So you've got that under your belt.
I've got that on lockdown
Yeah.
now. What's 20 years? But yeah, Murkah, how will you look back on your YouTube days 20 years from now?
God, all the cliche answers have already been given. I mean, it's fun. I'm glad I got to meet everyone, but like honestly, I don't see it going that much further. Like, I'm gonna go to school, get like hopefully go to medical school and like go do a not real job. This is obviously a real job for some people, but
Right,
I
but
don't think it'll go too much
YouTube
further.
is going to be like any other summer job, like not really defining you.
Yeah.
He's gonna need a
They're all
girlfriend.
in the bathroom.
Murkah, you want a girlfriend, don't you? Don't lie.
The best part about YouTube is all the women, right?
Yeah,
dude.
That's
So
what
much
we got.
later.
Yeah.
But look at JX23.
I'm drowning in puss.
I mean,
I'm with myself.
6 guys in a hotel room right here says it all.
Hey, well, we get some cleavage going.
Where's
We get some
Kitty at?
cleavage going.
What?
Where's Kitty at?
Kitty doesn't like guys.
Yeah, Kitty doesn't count.
Like, that doesn't work at all.
Having 7 guys in the room, I'm sorry. I think that, like, the idea of 20 years later with YouTube, I think it's a beautiful thing. It depends on where you are. Like, for me, I get to create something for people that's different than I've ever done. Like, I never did video before I started YouTube. I never did any video stuff. I always did stills. And so You need to create something that's beautiful that really challenges me creatively.
Did you buy bigger memory cards for this trip?
I have much more memory cards for this trip.
All
Not
right.
bigger, many more.
Okay.
But you know, it's one of those things where it challenges me as a person, and I can see how that affects other areas of my life too. Where it's fun. You know, it's if nothing else, if it lasted 2 more days or 20 more years, it'd be interesting. I think it's neat because it's a really good like benchmark, like guys like Freddie W. who weren't getting that well noticed in the Hollywood scene, and now they are. You know, Spielberg's probably watching Freddie W. because it's cool.
You know who else?
You know?
Plain White Tees, that band.
Yeah.
Like they were nothing. They were a YouTube.
Justin Bieber.
Yeah, Bieber.
Yeah.
Rebecca Black.
Oh, good point. Good point.
When's Rebecca Black getting added to FPS Rush's hit list? I know you know him, but tell me about this.
I don't think he has anything against her. As soon as she turns 16, she's fair game. Jake's 23 is already plotting against her. He doesn't care if she's 15 or not. That's how he rolls.
I'm just gonna sing Team Tmart on that one.
Oh, poor thing.
Well, YouTube's only 6 years old right now. I think it got another 14 in it.
I'm pretty psyched about what YouTube. Again, back to politics, right? Like when Bush was elected, YouTube didn't even exist. Like Obama was the first YouTube presidency, and it actually had an impact on it, right? Like politicians had to tell the truth more so than they ever did before, because every time they got caught in a lie, it was this like million-hit YouTube video.
And every time George Bush gets caught flicking off the camera, it's a
Yeah.
10 million hit video.
So there's that, but like what was what would have been a private moment when McCain sang bomb, 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 Iran, right? Do you guys remember that? No? Oh, people asked him about his policy on Iran, and he broke into like a Beach Boys parody song, and he's like bomb, bomb, bomb,
And it was a
bomb,
private moment,
bomb,
like-
Iran. It wasn't private. He was in a what he thought was a group of like 20 supporters, you know, and not much bigger than like a hotel conference room. And, you know, you saw like the real McCain, the behind the scenes amongst friends McCain. And he was sitting there saying he was going to bomb Iran. And, you know, that challenged his foreign policy credibility throughout the election. And that was just the first one,
felt
a
like it
smaller
bolstered
one.
it. It's like, fine.
Okay. This next election, I think politics is going to have a major part on YouTube. YouTube is going to get a ton of activity around politics. And whoever takes advantage of internet streaming is going to, you know, do better in the election. So I think it's going to change the world, and that's kind of a cool thing.
It's changing media. You know, YouTube is. I watch more YouTube than I do TV. And I pay $60 a month for TV, and I don't really watch it.
Yeah, I gotta cancel my cable. I don't watch that shit.
I haven't had cable in 7 years.
Yeah, you guys know my story, right? My daughter started, like, here, I'll do it for the. She was like doing this no Hannah Montana finger shake. I was like, the TV got yanked. I was like, no more, it's gone. And
Just watching that repeat on the stream made me feel even worse for being in the room.
Yeah, so
I will say this though, you're gonna want to have the Discovery Channel in a couple months. That's gonna be a good. Yeah, it's gonna be some good stuff on the Discovery Channel in the next couple months.
Yeah, a friend of yours could be on there, perhaps.
Maybe, you never know.
I know a good videographer for that.
What was I gonna say? But yeah, the impact of YouTube on politics, I think, is going to be a bigger thing in this election cycle. And I actually like to watch politics like people like to watch sports, and I'm kind of looking forward to it. There's going to be all sorts of stuff popping up.
Yeah, but you're old.
That's true. Yeah. Hey kids, what do you think?
How many of you kids are looking forward to watching some politics? Let me just ask this question. Everyone's asking for prank calls. Let's talk about politics instead. Any thoughts on that?
How do you feel about the fair tax?
Ooh, that's a good question.
That is a good question.
Yeah, but they don't want to hear it.
No, they don't, because they're a bunch of.
I think I'm gonna.
Cheeks performance bed sheets?
Yeah, so you guys can't see it, but I have this.
Bed sheets.
Here, let me show you what I'm thinking I ought to get here. Get some feedback from the stream. These are high-performance bed sheets. I think they're like perspiration whisking bed sheets. You know, we've all seen it in like, you know, runners wear them, hikers wear them. You know, high-performance cotton. The gamers wear them at MLG. Well,
dude, I live in Florida. I want these.
Yeah, so dude, they're making high-performance bed sheets, and I'm thinking, gotta have it.
Yeah, for real, dude.
Whisks away sweat.
Yeah.
Why is 8
I mean,
months
but like,
pregnant?
but
Do you
just
know how hot
think
8
about
months
what that
pregnant women are?
means. Like whisks, like it's not a wizard's device. The sweat's still there.
No,
It's still all over it.
It wicks it. It wicks it.
I know,
It
I know.
absorbs in.
Like,
All right.
But it's still
Evaporates.
a
Let me read a little something for you here. But how do performance sheets help you perform when you perform? Of course you're wondering that. Let's put it this way. They eliminate messy variables of nighttime relations. The fitted bed sheet is tight and stretchy, so it wraps itself perfectly around the mattress, and there's no needless fabric flapping around. This is
Thank
crucial
God.
as it gives you a blank slate for your penetrative masterpieces. You can spin, tango, switch gears any which way without ever getting your knees, elbows, or other body parts caught in the sheets. Cotton is for virgins, people.
I think I read this in JX23's.
As you partake on solo missions, the flat sheet grooves itself into your body, caressing its polyester around your knees and ankles while giving breathability to your backside. It's as easy to find as peace within yourself.
This can't be real.
There are some minuses to high-performance bed sheets. If you have any rough patches on your bodies, the back of your heels, rubbing against the sheets, it will make rough skin feel like the carcass of burnt alligators. It stretches and it's not fun to know. It scratches and it's not fun to know how gross your feet are. Also, because of Chic's materials, it doesn't retain that fresh laundry scent. What scent does it retain? And lastly, the bed sheets might be so awesome that your impromptu one-night bed dance partner, what was her name, might want to stay with you through the morning after. So that's a risk of high-performance bed sheets. $200 for a queen set of bed sheets. I'm thinking it's a small price to pay when you perform at the gold medal athlete level.
Make it happen!
White Party has 700
Wings could fashion those into some pants.
Oh!
I missed something.
He said Wings could fashion those into some pants.
Then turn them into a glider.
Be nice, be nice, be nice. Yes, so high-performance bed sheets.
Those would be nice pants.
You know,
I came in at the wrong time. Like, I'm just saying, like, I walk in and you're talking about, like, performance bed sheets.
yes, yeah,
Like,
they.
is this what guys do when they get together?
This
Now
is
you
what
know.
we do.
Now you know.
I need all the help I can get, so I guess I'll...
It said they were good for solo missions, and it detailed why.
Were you on, like, sex sites or something? Like,
I'm sorry?
what do you... I don't even know what you're talking about. I'm just gonna...
Performance bed sheets.
Yeah!
Low resistance.
Get on my level, kitty!
Like I said, am I missing out on, like,
Wicks
some
away
amazing thing?
It wicks away any bodily
It
fluid
wicks
you can
away
throw
every
away.
bodily fluid. It hugs the mattress tighter so that as you perform your acrobatics, your knees and elbows don't get caught in the
Loose flaps.
loose flaps of a
Bed
cotton
sheet,
bed sheet.
yeah.
Cotton is for virgins.
Apparently so.
Well, then I must be a virgin, because I have some good 450 Egyptian cotton thread count bedding.
Yeah,
I'm
when
not
you're
buying the
throwing
virgin
those
story.
Calm down. You probably get some cotton.
Yeah,
I mean, if the bitch is a bit, you know, you make her on a towel. Like, I mean, if she's getting a bit like, you know, I've got to protect my bed sheet.
I don't know what y'all talking
Well,
about. My
apparently,
bed
like,
sheets
they
are
can
silk.
fly on a trash
I'm
bag.
gonna move off the
They're
camera for this conversation. Kid, if you'd like to have the floor, I think we all want to watch you talk about this.
I hate
I love the
this
stream.
camera.
What do you know about 600 thread count?
I don't even know, is that a lot?
YouTube money!
600 thread count
You want
for
to
me
talk about
feels
the
too hard. Like, I like that.
video?
I would love. I was just thinking that same thing.
I'm gonna go get something to drink.
Go ahead, go get something to drink. I actually liked the epic mealtime video. Did you guys see it?
Yeah.
You know, like I know he was doing the whole like G Money roller thing. Guys, we're doing a freaking show
I think it was a
here.
joke. I think
Guys,
the whole
guys,
thing
we're
was a
getting
huge
drinks
joke.
here.
Take it outside.
My
It was a
bad.
huge joke. I'll get a drink.
Um,
I'll get money. Let's go.
what did you think about the video?
It's just his character. I mean, it's a little bit bigger than what he shows in his videos, but it's just his character.
That's, you know, I watch an epic mealtime video not for the food, not for Muscles glasses, not for whoever the other people are I don't even know, but I watch it to watch Harley be Harley.
Right.
And to me that was just another video where Harley was Harley. I watched the whole thing and thought it was a decent video,
So did I.
and then I read the comments and I was like, wow,
Yep.
epic flop time.
Yeah, I mean, I watched it and I was cringing, but I was cringing from a PR person's perspective.
Uh-huh.
Like, everything you're told not to do was done. I enjoyed the video, right? Like you, Harley, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But that business part of me was going, oh, Harley. Like, you know,
Yeah.
really? Yeah, I don't know. So I was completely cross-minded. Like, he was doing everything I knew was going to draw hate. But then Harley likes hate. Like, he likes the entertainment. He likes the big show. You know, so maybe.
I wonder if, like, do you think he really doesn't mind that hate? You know.
Well, of course he does. But like, if people are talking about, like, a show like Epic Mealtime's never going to go bust if it's hated, right? And it's always going to have so much love. Like, I don't know. There are so many things in that video that I can see why people hated it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, whether it's the blatant advertising or the, you know, the boasting about the money or just the over excess of everything or not cooking or whatever. And I think it's maybe that people don't see it as a Harley show. Not everyone does, right? I watch for Harley and Muscles. I think they work really well together.
Mm-hmm.
Not Harley has muscles. I don't know. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't really watch for the meals. Quite frankly, usually when they're eating the stuff, I'm looking away because it's making me feel sick.
It's yucky to watch them eat
Yeah,
that
yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
Well, even making it, I feel a bit sick. He's caused me to taste my breakfast more than once before.
Oh.
Again,
gosh.
yeah. Like, I've made the mistake of watching Epic Mealtime just after eating, and it's not good. It's not good.
Would I rather have sex with my stepmom or be dunked in a piranha tank? That piranha tank seems like a big problem.
Yeah.
Stepmom.
Yeah, stepmom.
Stepmom, like, wham bang, be over in 10 minutes.
As a matter of fact, like, how much older is my stepmom? Right? If it's the, like, is this crowd too young to have seen Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure?
Yeah.
I saw it.
Not you?
I saw it.
You saw it, yeah. Do you remember the stepmom, the hot stepmom?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, in a situation like that, you wouldn't even have to threaten the piranha tank, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, you are kind of taking your dad's girl. I mean, he claimed first, so that's not cool. But, yeah.
Alternate being the piranhas.
Yeah, the alternate being the
Or
piranhas. I think
being
even my
stepmom.
father would be like, all right, Woody, hit that. No, I don't want you to get hurt. And we'd be good to go. Yeah.
That's funny.
All right. Any other topics? It's been over an hour. It's been an hour and a half. No?
Ladies and gentlemen, that was episode 58 of Painkiller Already.
All
I
right.
had to do that. So.
Thanks for coming to the stream, guys. I appreciate it. These hotel podcasts are always a little bit more stream-oriented, I suppose. So appreciate you coming. Hope you enjoyed the show.